Sunday fun day. Okay. Hi. Good afternoon. Almost afternoon. So it's gonna I created some new swag. Just test trialed out. So it's like little look at this. Isn't it super cute? Super cute, right? It's a cooler. So I didn't make too many of these because I was thinking, oh, this will be special limit edition ducky coolers. So yeah, but then the ducky coolers I actually made I messed up on a couple of them because it was like too hot. The heat was too hot. And yeah, so that's all. So just make sure you guys just because you see how there's insulin inside it, and if you were to create, you see how like it's like foam inside, and then in the bottom of it there's foam inside. There's insulin, uh, insulin, insulin. No, that's the medicine. How do you call it? Ins. How go? How do you call that? Well, oh well, whatever. Well, it is what it is. So you guys get my what I'm trying to say. But look at this. Look what I made. Little small tanky tops. Isn't it super cute? Yeah. So it's like, see, these are like muscle shirts, I guess you can call it. So it looks like this. See. So it's like sleeveless. It's like muscle tank tops, right? So that's what I was making. I was making them yesterday, like last night, and yeah, you know, and I just wanted to continue making more, and then hopefully, while we're waiting for it to heat up, yeah, hopefully we'll get some. I can show you guys how I made my tanks, my man, my man muscle shirts, right? Muscle shirts. Well, I guess it's not really man. They're just muscle shirts if you want to show your muscles. I don't have any muscles, you know. But see, go beep beep. So here, okay. The trick is to make sure that it's not too hot. You know, like for example, like t-shirts and stuff, you can just go. Psh, that's fine. But then with this, you cannot because it will burn. Because I actually burned two of them already because I was like just testing it out. So technically, I found the technique is pretty much put your transfer on whatever you want to. How do you say whatever you want to print it on? Okay, and then this one is just like one of those craft the little craft ones. I used to use an iron, but then I feel like this might be a little bit more easier and more portable, if that makes sense, right? And you could do like caps and stuff like that too. Okay, so you watch this. So gently, okay? Just rub it in. I know that you're supposed to press. People see the press, but then for this, you cannot because it's going to burn the inside of it. So you just gotta like slowly, you know, do that. That's my technique is slowly trying to get all the edges first. After you do all the edges, then just slowly rotate it into the middle. And slowly you'll see that the transfer will start to peel away. You see this? You see this, guys? Right? And so what you do is you kind of like use your nail and then it's like push it into the material. And then hopefully the transfer would give and it will just go onto the material itself. Right? So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just using my fingernail or of course my rolling pin. That was the back side of it. So at least it's not going to damage the transfer because see the transfer, you see this, it's all here, it's on this side. This one is just like a plastic liner. You see that? Hi everyone. Hi, is it Eva? Hi Eva. Oh, thanks Eva, thanks for liking our content. Hi Mary. So we're I'm streaming off of two right now. There's two. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. Thanks for joining on a Sunday. Yeah, so yep. Hi Mary. Hi Ava. Is it Ava? Ava, yeah, Ava. with the Eva, Eva, maybe Eva, Eva. So I guess potatoes, tomatoes, right? So yeah, we're just kind of doing this. I wanted to get, I've been trying to do this. I wanted to do this for Christmas, like during the holidays, to give this out as gifts, but I never had a chance to get to it. You know, life happened, right? So, but now we're on it. So you see how I'm just pushing it down, and it slowly will start to peel off. You just have to make sure the words, especially the small little words on it. You like my rugs or you like my dog? I think dogs, right? Or rugs. Well, you know what? You like both. Thank you. Thanks for liking. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Anne. Hi, Ariel. So you see how you're just gonna peel? You slowly peel it off. You see? You see that? Slowly peel. Making sure you get all the words. Oop, you see that? If you peel too fast, you see that? The words didn't come off. You see that? The words didn't come off. So you gotta make sure you put it down again. You gotta line it up, making sure that it's not, yeah. Gotta line it up. Make sure you line it up so that, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna line it up. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna stop it again. See? Until it goes into the until it goes into the material. So it's like a slow kind of. You can be gentle because I don't want it to burn the cooler. Boop. Okay, and then you kind of slowly push it down. It's like a sticker. It's like a plastic sticker. You gotta push down. Okay. So, and then, of course, with this one, you can actually push down like this. Oh, but before that, you gotta make sure that your iron here is clean. And then, because, oh wait, well, I'll just look at this little guy. I got this at the festival, the fair. So I'm just gonna use it to clean off any kind of residue off of this, because if you have any like sticky residue on it, what's going to happen is that it's going to mess up your design. Okay, so make sure you kind of do that. Thanks for joining me on a Sunday. Well, it could be a Sunday, it could be a Saturday, it could be a Monday, right? So it depends on where you are in the world. Okay, so here it is. What do you guys think? Yay! Hi, everyone. Hi, Jim. Hi, Joey. Hi, Lilia. Ava. You see? And it's cool, right? Because the reason why I had to be really careful is because, you see, in here, the plastic lining inside, it's going to burn and it will fuse together because it's too hot. So this is our little ducky tote bag. Cooler tote bag. Isn't it cool? Hi. Is it? I'm sorry, Kenwin. It's so far. Hi, JVS. Oh, it's Vista? Oh, Rise. Yeah, sorry, it's really far. But here you go. So I only have a limited amount of these coolers. I didn't buy too many because I was like, just to try it out. And then, yeah. But if you guys want, you guys should always, try to learn how to do these yourself. You can make your own stuff. Oh, Rista, thank you. Thank Rista. Because it's like the little, it's so small on the bottom right there. But then now thank you so much for making it capital. I am Rista. Hi, Rista. Yeah, so you see this? Okay. So if you guys ever want to do this on your own, it's pretty cool. You can actually design your own designs and then print it everywhere you want. You can print it everywhere. So you see, this is it's called a transfer. Okay. Hi, Booker and Jetta. So you see this here, and so it's cheaper to get a big I guess they go by the yard, like 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet. I bought 20 feet. And so you just pretty much get your design and just boom, 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 paste them all into this big long roll versus just one single cutout print and just kind of, you know, pre-cut ones are more expensive. But, you know, for me, I'm like, hey, might as well try out. This is my first time doing this. And so I'm getting the hang of it, right? So you see this here? I'm gonna do 2 more of the, what is it? These guys, these ice coolers, right? And then after that, I'll show you. So this here. So make sure you put it face down, up like this, okay? Because the sticker part, you can feel it. It's sticky on this side. This side is just clear, okay? Oh wait. So I'm not a professional, so I'm just doing this for fun because I like doing crafts and stuff like that. So you just kind of like measure, like with your hands, I guess you can measure with your hands, like so. Yeah, like that. And then make sure it's hot, okay? And just kind of like, for me, I like to do the words first, the letters. Okay, it's really important to do the letters. Because if you do the letters and stuff like that, because the letters will probably just fall into, especially a small font. I don't want it to, you know, to mess up the letters. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of nice to do stuff like this because I feel like it's almost a meditative kind of state where you're just being artistic and just doing things and being crafty. You know, I like being crafty. People are really good at crafts. I'm not that good at crafts. I just enjoy the process of it. You know, made it look kind of wanky. That's okay. I enjoy it, you know? And so find something that you enjoy. You know, I used to make like soaps. Maybe next time I'll do stuff about soaps. I used to do soaps, candles. You know, there was a phase in the during the holidays. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of beanies. So I bought I bought a whole bunch of yarn to make a whole bunch of beanies. And so, if you're interested in the beanie, you know, feel free. I put it on you guys want to like get a beanie, you can buy it. It's on I posted it on Poshmark. You know, I posted on Poshmark. I posted it also on, you know, Etsy and stuff like that. So if you want, you can just go grab one online. Okay, so, and then so you see how we kind of dab it, because I don't want to burn the inside, because the inside is really, it's really light. You see that? You see how it's starting to stick? So you need to make sure I kind of pull it apart, make sure it doesn't break. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then what you do is you do this. Kind of push it all down. You see? With your finger, or it's hot. I use this. Yeah, like so. Boom. See? And the thing comes off. See? And here he is. Boom. Little ducky. You see that? Yep. So I got the Hobby Farm. Looks super cute. So this is the last one I'm going to do. Okay. And this is the last one. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to start with the t-shirts and stuff like that. Okay. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? Enjoying your Sunday before Monday? Sunday before Monday. Okay. Go? Yeah. He's in the kitchen. I think he's making something. Maybe he's making lunch, I think. Are you making lunch, Go?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he's making lunch, guys. Yeah, because Go is always in our, you know, mostly in my videos. I like to, you know, record him, and then he likes to record me. And so, yeah, it's like we like recording each other, do like interesting stuff. But then right now, he doesn't really need to record me doing this because I could just put it on a stand, and I think it might be too boring for him to watch me like do this. So you see this? And so I just got the little rolling pin, and I'm going to take the transfer out and then push it down into the material. You see how I'm doing that? I'm pushing it down into the material, so it's it comes off from the backing and into the material. And plus, here you go. See, boom. This is done. This plastic is done. You see that? And you see, boom. Here it is. What do you guys think? It's cool, right? Yeah. And so, for me, what I do is I want to make sure that, see, like that. And then after that, thanks for the likes. Okay, you see, like this. And then after that, then I hit it one more time. I wait until it cools down, and I hit it one more time so that the sticker won't peel. Right. So not okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. See? Perfect. So I'm done with all the ducky tote bags. There was only a limited edition of these. You see? That's all I made. I don't want to make too many because oh, summertime's coming up, huh? So I just made a couple of them. So if you guys are interested in getting one, let me know. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna put it on that side. So now I'm gonna go on to this muscle tee. There we go. See? Muscle tee. You see this? So I'm not sure what you guys call it in your, in where you're from, but I'm gonna call it a muscle tee. Yeah, this is made in USA, right? Okay, so here, you see how it's, I guess they call it sleeveless shirts. You can call it a sleeveless shirt, or you can call it a muscle tee because you can show your muscles, right? So I call it muscle tee. So what I'm going to do is you do this, and then you figure out where you're going to put your design. Most likely, I want to put it right here on my left side. So I'm just going to measure. You see, this is how I measure. I'm going to measure like, okay, right here. This is my collar, where the collar's at, and I want it right here. So I'm going to do this. This is my measuring tool, if I don't have a ruler, and I put it down right here, where I'm going to put it. And I slap this guy, little sticker dude, and I'm going to say, you know what, I want it right there. That's going to look perfect, because I don't want it too close to the armpit area. I want it right here. So I'm going to do like there. Right almost in the chest area, but right here, okay? Hi, everyone. Okay, so a little different, right? So the reason why, so technically you're supposed to put up like a wax, not wax, a parchment paper or something, or material to like protect it from, but I think it's okay. I'm just doing this just to do, oh, you gotta turn it on again. So, yeah, so if you're interested in, getting a t-shirt or, just let me know. Hit me up, DM me. Yeah, so, or if you're actually in the Bay Area, that'd be better, right? Save cost on shipping, things like that. But thanks for, joining me. I enjoy making these. And then after that, sometimes I do like my ukulele. You guys missed that? Some guys, oh, hi, Cambodia. Hi, Big Av. Hi, Blink. Hi, Jason. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rista. You still around? Rista, and who else is here? And Ava? Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna make sure it's up to like at least to like over 300s, okay? And then you Fahrenheit, not Celsius, Fahrenheit. Okay, so what I do is I just kind of put it down. I count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay? So I'll take this parchment paper off, and then I will take my rolling pin. I don't bake, but I have this. So I want to make sure that the design goes into the stick, the transfer goes into the material, right? Yeah. Okay. And then let's see if it peels. It's peeling a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it again one last time. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Hi. Is it Yaya? Yahala. Yahala. Hi, Yahala. I'm going to do it one more time. But then this time I'm going to just rotate it a little bit because I don't want it to be too hot. I don't want to burn the transfer. Okay. Ooh, what did you make?
Noodle.
Oh, okay.
After you're done, I saved some for you.
Okay. Okay. So you see how I do that? Because I wanted to, the reason why I'm taking a little bit more time to put this in is because I don't want the sticker to like you know when you wash, you know, like for example you wash, eventually the design falls off, right? And it's because what I've researched is because people, they do it too fast and they don't have it time for the design to set. Okay. And so I'm setting it 3 times. I'm doing it once with the transfer paper, with the parchment paper. You see how it comes off slowly, right? And I let it cool down, and then I'm gonna and I roll it again with this roller to make sure it's in the material. And after that, then to cool it down, then I hit it again with heat again. So it's like a process of like heat to take to warm up the transfer, and then pressure to go into the material to lift it off of this plastic. And then after that, then I hit it again with heat to fuse it into the material. So you see what I'm doing right here? I'm just slowly peeling it off, peeling it off, peeling it off. Perfect. You see? And so it comes off that. And then see, you see here? It's still a little warm, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this time I'm not going to do this because what's going to happen, it might roll off of the material. Do the dogs need to go outside? And then you just hit it down like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The reason why, because I don't want the coloring. I don't want the area, because what you hit it, right, it might burn the material in the area next to it. So here it is. What do you guys think? It's cool? Isn't it cool? See right here. See? Boom. Right exactly where I wanted it. Right here. See? That's how you measure. Just do this and then boom, onto the table. Yeah, so if you're interested, let me know. You know? Yay. If you're a student, you know, I can give a good deal for you guys, students. Who knows? If you're in the area, maybe I'll give it to you for free. Right? Because for me, I just enjoy making stuff. And, you know, and we might as well enjoy time together. Everyone has a different way of, oh, it's so cute, right? Yeah. Yahala, it's super cute. Yeah. You want one, let me know. You know? And then everyone has a different way of folding, right? So I like to fold it like this and make into a little square. See? Like that. Boop. Little square. So I can see. So you see how this is what I did. Now this I did last night. So like this. Doop. Doop. You see? So little squares. And they're all little squares. Like so. See? I have little squares. And then I have the red ones too. You see? The red ones. See, so people who like red. Hi, Hollies. And then there's gray. I only have one gray. I should make more grays. Let me see. Here it is. Let's do a gray. What do you think? Gray? Yeah. So these are on the muscle tees. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll put some on some t-shirts too. I got some girl tees. You guys want to do a girl? So I have some. Let's do a girl t-shirt. What do you think? Let's do a girl t-shirt. Okay. Yes? Girl t-shirts? Okay. I'll be back. I'm not sure if this camera will follow me. Would it follow me everywhere? It does. Oh. Hi, baby. Oh. Whoa. Hi. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Go back. Go bed. Go. Sorry, guys. They're excited. The dogs were excited to see me. So here you go. Let me. The dogs wanted to go play outside, but let me. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to grab my antibacterial. Hi, Smiley. Hi, baby. This is Smiley. Hi, baby. Go to your bed. Go to your bed, Smiley. Bed? Yeah, so Smiley, she actually had her operation. So we're switching the boys back and forth. So Smiley got spayed. And so that's why, hence, we had to separate the boys and the girls. Yeah, so, but Mom, she's already spayed, so. Okay, so this is a a girl tee cut. You see? So it's kind of like, it's a little more stylish. You see that? It has a little, line in the back, and it kind of curves downward. So it's super cute, you know. Let's put one on top. Where should we put this one? Go for the girls?
Yeah.
Where should we put it on the same side?
Anywhere you like.
Anywhere?
Yeah.
Where do you guys want to put it? This is, let me see. Put it on the left or the right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think, John? Spanish Barbie, Holly, Hayala, Yahaha? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get closer. I'm going to say. Oh, it's Yahaha. Okay. So what do you think? Should I put it on the left or the right side? I want to put everything on the left side. I think that'd be nice. Because, like, that's where your... So that's... Technically, that's where your heart is, right? So... Okay, so you always remember. Ducky on the heart. Okay? On the left side. So... You get another transfer. Okay? Face up. Okay? And then measure-wise, I measure like this. So this is chest-wise here. Boop. Right here. Ooh, okay. All right, like that. Not too low. Oh, too low. Yeah, like that. All right. Okay. Still at 3. It's at 3. It's a little bit higher now. It's at 356. Okay. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Okay. So after that, then I take my roller and I roll it out. Roll it just so that to give it pressure to go into the material. Okay. Okay. After that, then I'm going to, because there's the plastic still on it, the material still on it, so I can just do that. See? I can just do that. Okay. And then you actually can see it bubble-ish, because that means the sticker is starting to peel from the transfer. So I would do that again. And then I would try to see if test it out to see if it goes in, if it's going onto the material or not, if it's sticking. You have to make sure it sticks. Ah, there it is. So you see how it sticks to the material? That's what you need to see, is it sticking to the material. If it doesn't stick to the material, then you got to do it. You got to put heat to it again. Okay. So the words is the one that's the most sensitive, because each word is like a little small sticker, right? And so one sticker doesn't one little sticker word letter doesn't go onto the material. You got to hit it again with heat so that it all goes into the material, because you don't want to miss a certain letter, right? Especially those small ones, right? So you got to be careful. It's almost like those this kind of reminds me of, it's like one of those temporary tattoos, like when you get the little tattoos on your arm and you kind of put water on it. It's almost the same concept, right? So let's see. And I got my little cookie friend. I use it just to clean the iron board, the press, just in case, right? And then hit it again. 1, 2. But then just like that. Okay. And let's see. What do you think, guys? Super cute or what? Yeah? Super cute. This is the girls' tee. Yeah. So this is the girls' t-shirt. Super cute. And because it's like so the girls one, you can actually like, I guess you can design a certain way. You can tie it here to make it look cute. Do whatever you like with your it's a more, I guess you could say it's a fashionable t-shirt more than a t-shirt itself, right? Because we got the muscle tees, we got the fashionable or fashion feminine t-shirt, I guess you call it. You know, yeah, and then depends on how you want to fold your clothes. Everyone has their own way of folding clothes, right? There's no right or wrong way of folding anything, but there's always a wrong way of doing something, right? But I think folding clothes is always, there's no wrong or right way. See, boom, there we go. What do you think? Isn't it cool? It's cool, huh? Hi, James. Hi, Edward. Hi, Big Daddy. Hi, Josh. Hi, Aya. Ahaha. Here you go. So, what do you think? Super cute? Yeah. So I got some white t-shirts too then. Let's see. Oh, so I'm going to do a gray. I'm going to go continue doing the gray. Because I want to make sure I make, I'm going to do at least about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do, I'm going to do, 6, I guess I'll do 10 of each color, right? I'll do 10 of each color. Oh, you see that beep? That means it turned off. You gotta turn it back on. So I'm going to continue making these, and so feel free to check out our videos that we posted, and I'm going to sign off, okay? Because it's, should I sign off now or later? What do you think? Yeah, I'm going to sign off now. Okay, and I'll come back. Because go make me lunch, so I should probably eat my lunch. Okay, bye everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back. Bye-bye.